All right, next up is a 5.56 tracer. All right, y'all, welcome back to Combat Arms channel. Okay, so today we're doing a product test of some ballistic plates. Now, this is pretty exciting for me. Like, I'm not really trying to get into the whole like demolition range aspect of everything as far as shooting a bunch of cool stuff, but shooting some ballistic plates is something that I've always wanted to do. I will say I've shot, a Kevlar helmet, I've shot a steel helmet before. It's pretty cool just to test out things that are supposed to be ballistic and see how effective they actually are, especially after a certain amount of time. But this is cool. I've never had some fresh ballistic plates to shoot at. But of course, we will be checking them out before we actually shoot at them. So this is provided to me by LA Police Gear. Now, they have a lot of cool stuff. I've actually used their website a lot in the past. I know I ordered some OC spray. If you guys aren't familiar with OC spray, it's like really nasty pepper spray. I've ordered OC spray from them. I've ordered a Safariland holster. So I do like their products. I do like their website. So they were kind enough to provide me with some ballistic plates to test. Really do a review of. I guess I really didn't need to shoot it, but of course, if I get ballistic plates, I'm going to shoot them. So yeah, here we have them right here. We have two. So it's nicely wrapped up in some bubble wrap. You can hear that right there. So these are actually level 4 plates, which we'll go over what level 4 plates actually means a little bit later on. But let's open this bad boy up. So it was packaged very, very nicely. So that's always good to see. It smells very fresh. It's always cool to have that new stuff smell. So there you go. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a 360 there, but yeah, if you haven't seen ceramic plates, they're all relatively pretty much the same. They'll come in relatively the same, thickness and around the same weight and around the same size. But I do love ceramic plates. I have to say, this is the only type of plate that I would actually wear. There are steel plates. There are a bunch of different options as far as that's concerned. But I've seen what ceramic plates can do as far as stopping rounds and just being effective. So I have a lot of respect for these. So, if I could buy stock in ceramic plates, I definitely would, because these things save a lot of lives. They do a lot of good stuff. So yeah, here we go. I have a Team Wendy training plate here. Now, these are basically meant to mirror the exact weight and specifications of our military SAPI plates. So I'm not exactly sure what size these are like meant to be. I know we did a side-by-side comparison with my military SAPI plates in the review I did of these. So if you guys want to go check it out, I'll put it in the video description as well. But we can see here, we'll do a little side-by-side, little stack up. So the LA Police Gear plates are slightly wider thickness. They're about the same. Of course, this is going to have, I think it has a polyester and nylon coating on the outside. So that's going to be pretty nice as far as keeping the material on the inside safe. So that's always cool to see. But I think these are probably going to be about the same size as our medium military SAPI plates. I might be a little bit off on that, but yeah, level 4 plates are solid. So I'll explain what that means here. So the level 4, the rating comes from the National Institute of Justice. So they sort of make all the ratings for body armor and whatnot. So I think it goes from like 2 to 4. I don't think there's like a level 1, but yeah, there's different ratings per each level. But level 4 is like generally the highest you'll see. So we have my little round display right here, if you will. So these plates are rated up to 30 caliber rifle armor piercing rounds. So when we move all the way to the side of my little round display here, all these rounds here are 30 caliber rounds. So that plate will stop armor piercing rounds of that size, which is pretty impressive, I have to say. Again, it's the same stuff that you would see in the US military for our ballistic plates. So, these are some pretty nasty rounds. So being able to actually stop those is pretty impressive stuff. So I also have my plate carrier here. This is my Agilite K5. We'll just see how these plates actually fit in. I'll just put the front one in because that'll pretty much give us a good idea. If it fits fine, the back's probably going to fit fine as well. So just open this bad boy up. All right, so she was pretty tight, but we made it happen. Okay, so I would say these plates are a little bit bigger than our medium ESAPI plates because this vest is a small medium, and when I put my medium ESAPI plates that you get in the U.S. military, when I put them in here, it fits pretty snug, but not as snug. But we can see, it fits pretty well. So I wouldn't say it was a large because a large is definitely not going to fit in here because I've tried to do that before. So it's in between a medium and a large. So we can see nice and snug. Now I'm feeling a little bit of a weight difference. So I believe with these training plates and also the medium ESAPIs, they are 5.5 pounds. So I think these are 6.5 pounds. So what I want to do is jump on the scale and see how much it actually weighs. So let's do that right now. All right, so we'll step on with no plates just to get a good baseline for how much I actually weigh with nothing. So we got 183.2. Man, I'm getting small. All right, and then we'll grab the Team Wendy plates right here. So 183.2 is the baseline. So let's see. Okay, so we have 188. So that is just shy of 5 pounds. So I guess this is actually more of 5 pounds. So, okay, so 5 pounds. I know with the ESAPI plates, those are 5 to 5.5 pounds, depending on the size. But generally speaking, the ones I wore were 5.5 pounds. Okay, now for the LA Police Gear ceramic plates. So again, 183.2 was the baseline, and this is 189.2. So this is 6 pounds. So not quite 6.5, which is nice. So again, with the plates together, that will be 12 pounds. I mean, 12 pounds for level 4 protection. Pretty solid. So, okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now, I will say the body armor system itself will determine how much weight you're actually feeling. Because I've used a bunch of different body armor systems in the past. And some, you're really feeling the weight just because it's not sitting properly. But if you have a proper vest like this Agilite K5, then it sits really well. So you can sort of mitigate some of the weight features when you're talking about the vest itself and also how you actually lay out your gear. So again, 12 pounds for level 4 protection is solid. I would do that to any day of the week. Now, you guys already know what comes next. So the plates already has a nice little target on it. So we will be shooting this bad boy. We're only going to be shooting one because, there's no sense in shooting both of them. It looks like a pretty nice plate. So, you can at least make use of one. But I do have 22, I have 380, I have 9mm, and I have 223 5.56 that I can shoot this with. So I don't necessarily have what it's rated for, but I mean, I guess we'll shoot it anyway. We'll light it up as best as we can. You guys already know I love lighting up obscure stuff like this. I'm not trying to be like a Demolition Rants, of course, because I'm just not on that level, and I don't have a Barrett 50 cal to make it entertaining. But we will have fun with that. So yeah, let's take this bad boy out to the range and test it. Let's see if it's actually rated for those big, bad 30 caliber rounds. All right, y'all, so we're out here with the plate, so we're just gonna get right to it. Again, we have 22, 380, 9mm, and then some 223 5.56 we're gonna blast this sucker with. Again, it is rated to a 30 caliber armor piercing round, but I don't have that, so it is what it is, so we'll just make the best of it. And yeah, we'll see what the sucker can do. Again, it is pretty convenient. It actually has the target on there already, so yeah, let's do it. All right, first up is that 22. All right, let's check it out. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. You can see there, kind of ripped off not sure what, made like a circle almost around the impact there, but nothing on the back, of course. It is a 22, but it's kind of cool how it ripped like that. All right, let's move to the 380. All right, next up is that 380. So this is just a Hornady critical defense. So it's a hollow point. It shouldn't do too much. All right, let's check it out. Okay, so that one was a little bit more dramatic. We can see the outside isn't super durable, so we have the bullet right there. You can kind of see it reflecting. And again, I think it's just pushing the fabric so much that it's pushing the fabric out and ripping this, which is interesting. But we can see inside there's some of the jacket from the round itself embedded. Pretty cool looking. Yeah, so it's just some fragment there. So no deformation on the back. Feeling a little bit, but yeah, nothing too crazy. So let's move up to the 9mm. All right, so 9mm, this is just a round nose full metal jacket. So let's see what it can do. All right, let's check it out. Okay, so let's see. So we had our impact right around there. We're getting some deformation on the back, if you guys can sort of see that. So starting to bow out a little bit. We can see this outside is starting to get torn up pretty well. We have some of the material here. It's kind of like a foam, if you guys can see that. But yeah, so there we go. All right, now we'll start moving up to the rifle rounds. Okay, so first rifle round is just a hollow point from 6 Hour. Shouldn't do too much. All right, let's check it out. Okay, so you can definitely see it's tearing it up quite a bit. It's got a lot of muzzle velocity coming out of that rifle there. But just look at the inside there. It's just getting chewed up. This thing is definitely not going to take many more rounds. I'll try and change it up a bit where I'm hitting it, but yeah, we're definitely getting some back deformation. I think if I hit it there again, it's probably gonna go through, so let's try a different area. All right, now we're just moving to some normal steel case Wolf ammunition. Oh man, okay, it's definitely is not doing too hot. You can see there's a pretty big cavity there and a lot of deformation on the back. Okay, well, we'll see what else we can hit it with before this plate gives in. All right, next up is a 5.56 tracer. Oh, okay, so that 5.56 definitely had a little more power, a lot more back deformation there, and a very, very gnarly cavity. Okay, next round should do some pretty cool stuff. All right, next one is armor piercing. So this one should do a lot. So we'll see if it actually gets through, but I'll try and hit it in a spot that I actually haven't hit before. Oof. Oh man, that was gnarly. Yeah, I would not want to be wearing that plate. You can see now we're getting some, it's just getting pushed to the side and it's starting to rip in the back. So I think we've pretty much reached the threshold, but you know, of course we can still hit it some more, so why not? Oh.
I was gonna try to do a double tap, but it tipped over.
That'd be pretty.
Whoa!
Wow. That's impressive.
I'm starting to get a little impressed here, dude.
Yeah.
If you got a rock for a chest, you'll probably be all right.
I thought it was maxed out once we had the big cavity, but
no.
Whatever's on the back is holding strong. Yeah, it's cool. You can see it cracking there and stuff.
It's probably pushing them down.
Hit it with those, you got those tungsten tips?
You go for a little bit higher.
Oh yeah. Oh, the top.
Yeah, I walked it up a little bit. It just shreds it, dude.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh, is that? Yeah,
so you got a little bit of the bullet coming through. So it'd probably go through if it wasn't. Yeah, because it's making contact here, right?
Yeah. Oh man. Well, I think we maxed it out. It's kind of cool just to see the insides though. Yeah, just ceramic. It's like
is that all it is?
Yeah. Cool. Okay, I have to say that was a lot of fun, and this thing held up a lot better than I thought it would. I don't know why. I mean, it's just whenever I shoot at anything ballistic, because I've only shot at like a steel helmet and, you know, a ballistic helmet previously, and generally speaking, you know, 9mm is pretty much the most those things could take. But I mean, a tungsten tip 5.56 is insane. And again, we had some pretty big cavities in the beginning, so I kind of thought, you know, that was pretty much it for it. But again, yeah, we have some back deformation, so it's not going to feel too good, but you know, it's going to protect you very, very well. So pretty pretty impressed, not gonna lie. This was a lot of fun to do, a lot of fun to test out. I've never been able to test out anything that was, you know, able to stop a tungsten tip 5.56, but yeah, that was very, very cool. So again, LA Police Gear, thank you for sending this plate. It was a lot of fun to do a review. And of course, it's cool to shoot this stuff up every now and again. But for sure, if y'all are in the market for some, you know, some ballistic plates, I think you need to be in the US, because I'm not sure you can ship these internationally. If y'all are in the markets, then feel free to check the link in the description so you can go and check out LA Police Gear. They have some pretty cool stuff. This is their, again, like their branded ballistic plate. So it's kind of cool that they're just making their own proprietary plates, because yeah, I mean, it's not very easy to make something that stops a tungsten tip 5.56 like that, and multiple. So yeah, this is very fun to do. I'm gonna stop moving this sucker around because it's kind of just dropping ceramic shards all over. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Let me know if there's anything I could have done better in the video description. But yeah, again, I'm not trying to beat Demolition Ranch. I'm not on that level by all means. You can see I only had 5.56. I would have loved to hit this thing with the 50 cal, but it wasn't meant to be today. But again, very impressed. If you guys want to go check them out, you can check that link in the video description. But again, LA Police Gear, thank you for providing the plate. It was a lot of fun to shoot. And thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That's it for this one. I will see y'all in the next one.